Hey guys, what's up? MajesticGaming here, and Xbox just finished their 2018 conference, and to my surprise, it was absolutely phenomenal. Overall, I thought it was just great with a ton of games. I mean, they just had them coming ongoing every single second. They just had a number of games. So I just want to kind of give my thoughts on kind of everything. So let's go ahead and get started since it was a lot. Halo Infinite was the first thing they started off with, and I already have 2 videos up on my channel at the point of this probably being uploaded, talking about Halo Infinite. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Overall, we know that they're using a new engine. It's kind of a return to the old art style. It looks absolutely beautiful, and then we know it's probably not coming out for a while. It's the next mainline game. It's going to focus on Chief, and if you want to hear more of my thoughts on that, like I said, I have 2 other videos just kind of giving my reactions to it and what we know so far. You can go look at that, but overall, I'm super excited. Next, they showed Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I believe. I know that game's super popular. I'm not a huge fan of it. I know the original was like a really big deal to a lot of people. I'm not a huge fan of it. I just never found it that fun, but we do know the sequel will be releasing in 2019, and they showed a trailer which looked pretty good. Then Sekiro Shadows Die Twice was a new game. I believe this one had like Square Enix on the name. Not really my thing, but it still looks interesting. Also coming out in 2019. Then they brought Todd Howard up there for Fallout 4, which is going to be now on the Game Pass, which I think is really cool. And then they showed us a new trailer for Fallout 76, in addition to some news like it's going to be 4 times the size of Fallout 4. It's going to be a prequel, but we still don't really know what the game is. We don't know if it's still like the online stuff like the rumors have been saying. We don't know if it's a full-on next entry in the Fallout series. We'll see more at Bethesda's conference later today though, so I am really excited to see more about that and hopefully get more of a feel about what this game's all about. Next, they showed the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit, which I originally thought was the Life is Strange sequel that apparently is still happening. This is from the developers of Life is Strange, but it looks fine. Kind of hoping for like a Life is Strange sequel instead, but we got this. It's fine. I don't really have a ton of feelings for it, but it is coming out on June 26th for free, so that's cool. Another trailer for Crackdown 3. We keep getting them every year, and the game is apparently still finally releasing in February of next year. Nothing really new. It didn't really get me that excited. I didn't see actual gameplay really. I don't ever forgot it because I don't even remember that much about what was in it. I just remember it was forgettable, and I'm kind of disappointed with the pace that game has been going, but it is coming out early next year, so I guess we have that to look forward to. Then Nier Automata, I believe is how you pronounce it. We do know that's coming for Xbox. I heard it's a very good game, so it's good that it will be coming to the Xbox One. Then Metro Exodus, not really my thing, but I know it's got a lot of fans. Got a new trailer. Again, not really my thing, but I know a lot of people are really into it, so that's cool. Same with Kingdom Hearts 3. It's not really my thing, but we did get a new trailer for that. A lot of people are excited about it, but I thought the gameplay was kind of fun, entertaining, and we did also get a release date earlier today about that, so that's cool. Then something a lot of people expected, Sea of Thieves DLC. I don't even remember the name of it. I'm not a huge fan of Sea of Thieves. I just thought the game was kind of barren like most people, but it is good. It's obviously getting more content. Next, Battlefield 5. I don't even remember what we got. We got like a quick multiplayer trailer. It didn't have too much in it really new, so really there's not much we still know about Battlefield 5 right now. I mean, they've given us a lot of information, and a lot of information's out there, but from what they've shown at the conferences so far, it hasn't been too impressive. Next, an announcement that came to really no one's surprise was Forza Horizon 4. This game they did actually show off, and it looked visually really beautiful. It's going to have 60 FPS coming out on October 2nd, 2018. They kind of showed off some new social features in addition to some stuff with like the seasons changing. Overall, if you're a fan of Forza Horizon, you'll definitely be picking it up. It looks absolutely beautiful. And if you're a fan of racing games, I'd say you'd probably really enjoy it, and it just looks really cool to those people that are into that. Then they also mentioned that they acquired 4 new studios, or 5 actually. 5 new studios under kind of the Microsoft branch, which is Undead Labs, which are the makers of State of Decay, Playground Games, which does Forza Horizon, Ninja Theory, which I believe does Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice was the game they had up there, which is something I've been wanting to get on Xbox for a while now, and Compulsion Games, which I actually don't know what they make, but they do have these new studios under Xbox, so that's cool. Then they showed off We Happy Few, which actually I believe is who Compulsion Games, that's their game that they made. It's a game I've really been into for a while now, but we really haven't seen too much of it. We Happy Few though, nothing super new, but it still looks cool. Then we got an announcement that some new content will be coming to PUBG in the winter to Xbox. I'm not a huge fan of PUBG, but it is cool for people that really enjoy playing that game. The Division 2, we got a quick gameplay demo of. It doesn't look too different from the Division 1. Unfortunately, I wasn't a huge fan of that game, but we do have a release date now of March 15th, 2019. Not a huge fan of that, but I know the people that are really into Division 2 and the original Division and just kind of wanted a huge improvement. It seems like will be at least a little bit of an improvement over the first game. Then they did kind of a quick indie montage. Not too much to say. It's the indie games. Some of them, I'm sure, really stand out to other people. Then we also got an announcement that some new titles will be added to Xbox Game Pass, like the original Division, Elder Scrolls Online, and like I already mentioned, Fallout 4. That's cool. Then we got a new Shadow of the Tomb Raider trailer, which was kind of like a story trailer, and it looked cool. Visually, it looked actually kind of weird. Like, I thought it looked sort of bad for some reason, like the player models or like the character models, because a lot of it was cutscenes. I don't know. I'm still excited for the game. The original trailers didn't really look like that. That was just kind of weird for me. I do want to see more gameplay features, though, than just these quick trailers we will be getting at this E3. Then Black Desert, I believe, was like an MMORPG from a while ago that was on PC. It's going to be coming to Xbox like a beta, so that's cool. If you're into that, I believe you'll be really interested in that. Devil May Cry 5 was announced. A lot of people were really excited about this game, and then developers came out, and he just seemed super passionate with his fans. That's really just made me happy to see. That's really cool that people are finally beginning this game. I believe a lot of people thought this would be announced. It makes sense that it's here, so that's cool. Cuphead DLC, it's coming out in 2019. We didn't really get too much of it, just kind of that it's coming. Tunic was also like an indie game that looks sort of cool. Then Jump Force, when they kind of started getting near the end of their conference, was kind of like an anime character, ambitious crossover thing. The trailer I actually thought was pretty cool, even though I don't watch anime, I'm not really into that. But I feel like certain people are really going to be into this, and for just the people that are really into anime and watching all these different characters come together like this in this sort of game, I think that's really cool. Then we also got what a lot of people thought would be Skate 4. It was like a skateboarding game, but no, it's called Session. Not too much to say. We got a quick cinematic, that's about it. And then something that I was super excited about that really came to my surprise was Dying Light 2. I love the original Dying Light. I just bought it like a couple months ago, and I'm already really interested in it. I'm just hoping for more improved aspects of everything that was great about the first game. They showed off some stuff like the setting, which also looks really interesting, like this ecosystem aspect that looks really cool. I'm overall just really interested to see what else this game has to offer that was really different from the first one, and with all these like branching narrative things they've got going on, I think it seems cool. They also mentioned Battletoads, not much really known. I'm not a huge fan of that, not really into it, but Battletoads, if you're into that, it's there. And then the announcement of Just Cause 4 I was really interested in. It's coming out December 4th, 2018. Still no co-op from the looks of this trailer, so I'm not really interested in it that much. I love the Just Cause series. Just Cause 3 is a little bit of disappointment. Love Just Cause 2 though, but I was a little disappointed by seeing that like there's not really gonna be any co-op. I'm sure they would have marketed that heavily in the trailer. Sort of disappointing. Overall, it looks cool. I'm just not a huge fan of it. Then they went ahead and ended for the most part with Gears of War. They announced Gear Pop, which is like a mobile game, an RTS PC Gears of War game, and Gears of War 5, which they're just calling Gears 5 apparently, and it looks really good. I'm not a huge fan of the Gears franchise, but I could say this looks really cool. And they finally ended with Cyberpunk 2077 in a really cool way, and the trailer just looked really cool. The setting is interesting. Obviously, the developers are proving themselves, CD Projekt Red, and it just looked really cool, and I'm interested to see more from this game. And that was pretty much everything from Xbox conference. They kind of did this montage at the end, and they ended. The last shot of the conference was Master Chief, so that just made me so happy. They know that Halo's the king of Xbox. It's what makes Xbox Xbox, so it's really cool to have that at the end. And overall, I thought it was a phenomenal conference. They showed so many games, so many surprises, and just starting off with Halo really got me energetic, and they just kept on coming with trailers and trailers and trailers, and I thought it was a phenomenal showing, and probably the highest one that I've seen so far since they've only been compared to EA. Overall, absolutely loved it though. Let me know what you guys' favorite thing was revealed from the Xbox conference, and thank you guys for watching Majestic Gaming.